Oh yeah.
That hurt the nuts again?
Oh yeah.
It's really fun though. You're just like, it's just like a big chute you're sliding through.
Whoa.
The setup is way trickier from hitting the drop because you like come off it, you compress, decompress, and then.
I think I can do this. I think it's time.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm back out at the Mega Line to test out that new speed gap I just finished. I got my buddy Josh with me, and he's gonna tackle the mega drop as well. Will he clean the drop? Let's find out. Yeah, first time here. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the original line I built, I guess almost 3 years ago now.
Nice.
Big step up.
Wow, these are huge.
Yeah, into a hip. And if you look up the hill from here, you can see the drop up there.
So there's a lip on the other side of this thing?
There is, yeah, it's a step up. Yeah. This will get a rebuild when I eventually make my way back here. I want to make this bigger, longer gap, less of a compression. So I'm gonna have to change this whole run in. But it's gonna be pretty sick. So you'll like do the drop and then you'll hit this and then I'll keep going until I run out of elevation here. So it's so perfect for it.
Damn.
Yeah, crazy zone. The Mega Line.
My God. Jesus. Wow.
Pretty big lining, hey Josh?
Dude, this thing's huge. I'm impressed by the size of the jump, but I'm mostly impressed on the amount of dirt that you managed to move to make this thing.
Yeah, it's big. It's a lot of dirt here. It's like a giant dirt jump landing.
Yeah, standing right here is when you're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I think it looks even bigger from up there.
Really?
Yeah.
But this is amazing.
Yeah, you can go deep. Like if you see that fresh slap pack,
Yeah.
that's where my back tire lands most of the time, and it's starting to get a like divot in there. So I just gave it some I put some rocks in there yesterday, slapped it down hard, and it should hold up solid today for a handful of hits. Yeah, we're dealing with like really sandy dirt here, so it's really hard. It takes a long time for it to pack down hard. Like even this isn't like a super hard packed landing, even though it's been done since May sometime. We can probably start from here and just roll in, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough speed, but I really want to dial in the jump after the mega drop. That's the plan for the day.
Yeah.
And then we can like moss it over, get some nice photos on it. But yeah, let's take a look at the line from the top and I'll show you everything.
Jesus Christ.
Here comes Scruggs.
Scruggs is thinking about it. And actually, like, visualizing it from up here feels like very doable.
Yeah, it looks nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not something you just do without thinking.
I find it easier when you're not thinking.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I guess drops are like, if anything, that's the most straightforward thing.
Yeah.
It's just,
The landing's the hardest part of drops. And we got a really nice landing here.
yeah.
We're in the top section here. So I start on this landing when I'm just taking run-ins for the drop and I don't want to go to the very top. That last steep section is definitely a push.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun though. You're just like, it's just like a big chute you're sliding through. Whoa! And video never conveys the steepness of the top section here, but it's super sick.
Yeah, this looks insane.
It'd be like a slip and slide today with all these leaves on here.
Oh my God. Are you going to be coming down this?
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
rake it,
this is really fun. I'm thinking maybe we just like start on the landing down there because it's easier to session.
Yeah, yeah.
There's extra push, even though it's not that far.
Just walking your bike up.
It's a grind.
Yeah.
But starting here is really nice because like I said, I come in, take a pedal, hit those berms.
Yeah.
You can actually brake check that little step down because it's such a short gap.
Oh yeah.
Like you're not going to case that step down there.
Yeah.
And then the little brake check over the roller.
That looks like
Then-
the type of step down you could just go putt at
Yeah.
and just pull up. And
Yeah, then no brake, no pedal, just cruise off the drop. And if you dropped it right behind me from this landing and just followed my speed, you would hit it perfectly.
yeah.
But you could even do that a few times, even if you're not planning, if you're on the fence of riding the drop or not, if you just wanted to like watch me from that perspective hitting it,
Honestly,
it would give you a really good sense.
my way of doing this would be to start here
Yep.
and do this run-in
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 times.
Because the run-in's more challenge, like it's more technical than the drop itself.
Yeah.
And it gets you in your flow before you're about to hit something huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go up to the very top now. Maybe I'll rake it later, and I'll do like a full top to bottom lap.
Yeah.
Once I get the final feature dialed in, but I want to go down that bottom feature now and kind of scope it out.
This
And
is pushing my comfort zone big time.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
Yeah, this
it's
is
gnarly.
this is
heavy.
mountain biking at
Yeah.
its biggest for me.
I mean, every time I come here, it's like I'm comfortable with it now because I've done it lots. But it's you know, if it's really scary the first time you do it,
Yeah.
then it's like obviously high level riding
Mhm.
and it's technical. And that's the thing that's I find really hard to show in videos is like technical aspect of it.
Yeah.
Or that feel you'll get when you're on it, like when you're standing on a section that's steep. With
Yeah,
like
I mean, nobody watching from this camera right now is looking at this and thinking, "Wow!" But that drop
Yeah.
is really what,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really what's blowing minds.
Yeah.
Right? This actually looks the most difficult.
It is. It's the hardest part
The
of the whole
drop
trail.
looks straightforward. It's just huge.
This entry into the step down
Yeah.
is the most technical part of the whole line because
Yeah.
you kind of get like kick, and it doesn't kick you, but like you kind of have to like turn off this a little bit as you're coming down a steep section, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's kind of like a little bit of an S bend, and then
Then you got to be on the brakes and
Yeah.
skidding around.
you need to land on the brakes, then punch
Cool.
those S turns. So you're like slowing down for that step down. It's never a worry to clear that step down, so you got to slow down for
Yeah.
it, which is kind of nice because it like sets you up for everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the type of rider to go slow at jumps
Yeah.
and just pull
Yeah.
right up. and-
Yeah. Yeah, let's go look at the section after the drop that I just finished.
Okay.
Because it's roughed in. So what I want to do is test ride today, make sure it works, make sure the gap's good, and then we're going to do some dirt work and fill in the landing zone, line up that berm perfectly so I can know where to put the next feature after the berm. I'm curious to know if I start on the top of the mega drop landing, if I can like rip through this corner, and if that's going to give me enough speed for this right here. That's what I'm curious about.
This is a big gap.
It's long, but like, look what you're coming in from,
Yeah,
right?
true.
So I think it might even be short. I don't
Yeah.
know. You'll be going fast, yeah. And if you come off this completely straight, like you said, there's that tree right
Yeah.
there. So you want to be able to like, kind of, I'm thinking like, it's a bit of a shark fin. Is it? Yeah. I'm thinking like, I want to transfer out, I want to be able to transfer out of the lip and like aim for this pocket. Yeah. I did some fine tuning yesterday. There was a giant stump right there.
Yeah.
That's gone now because before you would have hit it, but you can just air straight over this now. And there was a hole on the mega drop landing that has like rocks. It's reinforced. That's good to go. Gave that some love yesterday. Everything is like dialed. It's just like knowing this lineup now is gonna be a bit tricky.
Yeah.
That tree, it's intimidating.
So is there just going to be dirt piled right up?
Yeah, I
Along
guess
here?
we'll ride it first and see what it needs.
Okay.
How close it feels.
Scuggs.
And I don't want that berm to feel too tight down there either. I want that to be like a nice cruiser. Okay, I'm at the top of the mega drop landing here, and obviously you get a ton of speed airing off this thing, but I'm just gonna try my first run in from here to see where I land. It'll give me a good sense of speed required and how this fin actually lines you up as you air off it. That'll be really nice to kind of get that dialed in before I do the full commit, full speed without much room to stop. All right, going for a first hit. Drop. Oh yeah. It's pretty like chill to get into that. My brakes are so loud and wet still. Like the goal would be like to go full commit, full speed transfer, allow myself to hug this tree here, and then you're kind of landing on an angle and it makes the corner wider, and that tree's not in your way anymore. That's basically the goal. But yeah, I landed right here, so I have a lot of gap to clear still.
Is that your front tire or back tire?
Probably back tire right here, because I felt like my front tire was close to the landing.
Yeah.
I also went pretty low as well. I basically aired off like this little exposed rock here. I'm gonna aim for the high corner this time from the landing. Maybe a few pedals so I can like kind of copy the speed that I'll have when I actually fully commit. Felt better. But I do think I need to do the drop to clear it.
Yeah.
because like I took some pedals down the landing, but
You were going fast that time.
I was going fast, but I don't think I have the speed to clear that from the landing. I think I need to actually hit the drop into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, off the drop, strong through the corner, stay high, and then brace for a tight landing zone. This should be sick. Oh, the impact from the landing. I'm just like, the setup is way trickier from hitting the drop because you like come off it, you compress, decompress, and then I actually had to come off this slower to set up properly because of where I landed.
Yeah.
If you look at my line on the berm here, it kind of like came inside and then swerved a bit.
Here's where you kind of really. This is where you braked, I guess? Or...
No, that's just like my lineup. So like,
Okay.
I came inside, swerved a bit, and then it kind of threw off my setup, but I wasn't able to commit with as much speed out of this. So I'm gonna have to like hit the drop differently or figure out what I'm doing through here to make it work. The one good thing though I might be able to do, because that landing zone is so tight and kind of like messing with me, I might be able to just pull this gap way in and make a longer landing zone, a nice bigger berm, and that could make this whole setup way flowier. But I'm gonna try again, and what I'm gonna do is like hit the drop more outside. You can see I landed pretty inside. I'm gonna try to land a little more outside.
Okay.
And then hit this berm higher. Hopefully I don't feel that deep compression.
Yeah.
I could also have my bike set up stiffer right now if I wanted to, and that would fix that as well, but it feels really good, so I'm gonna leave the setup how it is for now.
You definitely seemed to, it looked like you came in on your right pretty far on the drop.
Yeah, I didn't hit it like big. Like I went kind of deep, but I didn't go outside.
Yeah.
You see, I didn't go very fast off it, and look where I landed.
Yeah, you
don't have to
Yeah,
go that fast. Oh, I'm just landing with so much brake on. That was better though. Maybe I just need to commit more. Okay, Josh, so you don't even know if you're gonna ride this thing today, but I'll let you know that if you can do the run-in, you can do the drop. So just use it as a confidence boost and then use that as kind of a point of reference to help you make the right call today.
Yeah. And this is a thing. We have this conversation all the time about doing big stuff, but being calculated and conservative about it.
For sure, yeah.
And not just hawking yourself.
Definitely.
When it's not comfortable. So I really want to play into that role today.
Yep.
And if it takes me a bunch of tries just to keep doing that drop, even if I'm comfortable with just doing it, but you know, I just want to make sure I'm totally safe, then I'll do that. And if it comes down to not even doing it today, so be it.
Yeah. And how stiff is your suspension right now?
Not very stiff. It's very plush.
Okay.
I'm sitting at like 40% sag.
Okay. So I definitely, just for the landing of the drop, if you decide to do it, set the bike up stiffer. Because I have my bike pretty soft right now too, and if you land deeper, you do go through more travel. Okay. It's still smooth, but like it's such a smooth drop that you could ride that on a hardtail.
Okay.
So it would be nice to have a stiffer bike over a softer bike for this sort of feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But for the run-in stuff that's smaller, like it doesn't really matter what your setup is, and that'll get you in the zone to feel it out. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, drop. Oh, I'm just not committing. I need to go faster.
No, I just wanted to look at that and all right. That was my first practice run.
Enjoy the top section.
Enjoy the drop.
Yeah.
I'll be behind you soon enough.
All right, Matt, you good? Okay, drop.
Drop.
hard to really come into that full speed knowing how short this landing is. I think what I'm gonna have to do is build this so I have a really nice landing area up here before I even get to here, because it's really even hard for me to think about how this corner is gonna work right now. It's so soft, it's getting kicked apart, it's all gravelly. And then that was sketchy because I like half committed to the gap, and then I'm landing in such a tight pocket here. It's soft at least, but I'm imagining a landing that pushes back to like my knees here, almost twice as long as it is. And I can even build that up into more of a lip, so I'm popping in. It would just be so nice because it's so easy to slow yourself down this berm. It's really hard to push yourself through to keep going fast.
Sick. That was a good practice run. I think I can do this. Actually looks fine up here, sitting on the bike and facing it. Looks so doable. I think it's time.
Okay, Josh, you've taken some run-ins now. I'm gonna speed check you to my best ability.
Okay.
And hit the drop really mellow. And keeping you in mind behind me. Whether or not you commit to it is up to you, but I'm gonna try to set you up in the best case scenario if you decide to commit.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
I think I'm ready, buddy.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh! I was like, is he behind me? Is he behind me? Oh! Yo, you're behind me. I was like, is he behind me? Is he behind me? How does that feel?
Dude.
That's good, hey?
Biggest drop I ever did. Oh my God. Scruggs. Oh,
good feeling, hey?
I came down into the back tire and
oh, really?
went like this.
Where did you land? Because I just cleared it.
I don't know. I just cleared it too, I feel like.
It's kind of the way to do it rather than going deep.
Oh, I definitely didn't land smooth.
Really?
But
I want to see the video. Matt has a video from his phone.
Oh, shit.
It's a vertical video, but it'll show us.
Oh, fuck.
So you landed in the perfect spot. I think just your soft pure shock is what ball buzzed you there.
Oh, Scruggs, I did it.
Oh, that's so sick.
Dude, huh?
You nut yourself on the landing?
Yeah, well, I came down I think I just came down too hard on the rear.
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit scared about casing, and then I didn't.
So you went back tire first when you landed?
I don't know. I think I was just like ass over the back tire.
Oh, okay.
When I landed, and then on the compression, I came down behind the seat.
Yeah.
And then my groin got sucked into the tire.
Okay.
So I got a bit of a groin abrasion here.
Yeah.
And might have scraped the foreskin a little bit.
Oh no. How does this look to you now after hitting it one time?
Honestly, like even before I hit it one time, every time I rode up to it, it looked straightforward. You've done such a great job of building it, and that's just how things work. The better something's built, the easier it is to do.
For sure.
When things are really difficult, it means it might not be, it means it might just not be built properly. This is as properly as possible as it could be built.
So feeling confident, maybe we hit it like a little faster, a little less brake check-in, give it some more amplitude.
Yeah,
yeah.
When we hit it that time, I was afraid of casing.
Yeah.
And I pushed my bike forward, and that's why I unintentionally
That's what caused the fishtail kind of in the rough landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Circumcision.
Yeah, the circumcision.
Yeah.
All right, let's not do that again.
There's nothing more to circumcise.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we are, live and uncut.
Drop!
Oh, I went deep that time. Fuck. Oh yeah.
That hurt the nuts again?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this thing's beating you up.
Oh yeah. I won't sink my.
Woo! Did you feel like more comfortable in the air though?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sick.
Oh yeah. I think for doing this kind of riding, I should make adjustments to my bike because like it's kind of in XC mode.
Yeah.
Right now, I got a raised up dropper, which I think might have had something to do with just me getting sucked down under here.
No. Too big.
And like,
Too big.
I should set up my suspension a little bit better, but I don't know. Hopped the drop twice.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. Nice
We are
work.
done.
You're the only one besides me to hit it more than once.
Sick.
So there you go.
Woo. All right.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Okay, that's a wrap for the day. Really good session. Josh sent it. That was sick. The trail got pretty beat up just from riding it. I look at the berm behind me here. It's like very chopped up. So we're dealing with really sandy dirt here, and that's what's kind of changing my mind about this feature here, because it's just never gonna want to fully pack in that well. I don't have really nice clay in this part of the forest, and clearing this gap from where I'm standing at the top of this landing from that takeoff is a real push. And even when you make it, because I kind of made it one time, this tree here feels like it's so close and tight. So you're just like bracing yourself and you're trying to set up for this berm. It comes so fast. The berm's really chopped up and soft too. And what I want to do is come out of this corner, and then maybe like 20 feet afterwards where I'm standing here, this will be a lip for a big step down the hill. And I need to open up everything and make it a little less technical to make that possible while still being very smooth. I don't want it to be like super techy and tight and weird. I want it to be nice and wide open and flowy. What I'm gonna have to do that is shorten the gap of this shark fin. So by the time your front wheel is at the top of the current transition, you can start leaning for the corner and setting up, and you don't feel like you're punching anything that's too tight, and you're not hugging a tree really tight. That's kind of the plan. So in the next video, what I'll be doing is rebuilding this entire section here, just opening it up, making everything a little wider, longer transitions, less tight of corners, and then we'll have a really clean setup for the step down afterwards. And yeah, that's a wrap. That's it. I'm also gonna make the Mega Drop bigger. I'm gonna pull the lip back like a full bike length, stack it up a bit so it's a bigger drop that I can go faster off of. Yeah, and here's the zone for the step down. Nice, wide open, mossy forest, big natural hill to land on. This will be really cool, and I can't wait to show you guys what comes after that. That's a wrap for the day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out.